Right, so what are we now? Part 5 or something? Must be part 5. So another 500 spins versus this. So once the bank gets to 140, we'll transfer it over and that'll be the 500 spins. Away we go. At least it's not as hot. I've sorted it each way. It's now on £2 jackpot. There's a switch in the back you switch, put it back on £2. But I've switched something else and now it thinks that every time you collect something it doesn't have to pay you. It makes a noise like it's going to pay out, but it doesn't actually pay. I don't mean the solenoids kick, it just makes a noise to say I've paid you, or I'm pretending to pay out money. Do you know, I hadn't seen any John Wick film. I heard of the character, I'd never seen a John Wick film until about 2 or 3 nights ago. Fucking hell, he make Bond look like your babysitter, doesn't he? Good films, actually. I would do a video of Secret Castle, but then I fucking get it all sorted, and then the reels start sticking. I have to drag it all back out again, get it all lined up. I need some more permanent way to fix the display and they just sort of hang. Once they hang a little bit, that catches that number reel. There's some components right above that number reel, and as soon as they hang very slightly, that's it, the number reel just rubs on them. On the buses, as you notice, on the buses, it's got a lockup. I've not sold it, it's not gone anywhere, it's in my lockup. It's very rare I sell a machine. I'll say any day my better version Rocky Horror should be here. It's on its way, it's just waiting for it to get here. Obviously it's coming from Scotland, so that courier could be a week till he comes down to England again, so I have to just wait. It is what it is. Overpaid for it? Definitely. Had the deal all agreed with her. Then someone I know, obviously didn't realise I bought it. Out of anger, messaged the lady, not realising I bought it, going, I'll give you £500 for it. Just to be a cunt. Not realising it was actually me that bought it. So then I had to pay double of what I originally offered. Which was nice. Don't think I'll be buying many more at the moment. It's just, I've got most of the stuff really. You don't see much really pop up. If you do, it does get nabbed fairly quickly now. About an hour after it's gone, someone's then messaging you asking if you want to buy it for 4 times the price of what you just saw it for. So obviously some machines are worth money, and some are worth fuck all. And if you don't really know about machines that much, you end up nabbing a machine that could be worth something, and you make yourself a few quid. Or you end up nabbing a machine you think's going to be worth something, and it's actually worth fuck all. Spoke to Ash today. I spoke to him for time. It was nice to speak to him for like an hour. I go on anyway. He'll probably tell you if anyone speaks to him. I go, fuck, don't go on. I do go on. What would you rather me do? Ring you for 30 seconds and then fuck off again? He'd be like, oh right, that's worth him ringing me. He didn't really want to ring for a chat. I do. I ring if I'm going to ring someone. I don't mind ringing them for a chat. Start work soon. Dominic, start work? Yeah, mate, what do you think we'll do? Keep sitting on my ass. Can't gamble really much. Half places aren't open. Well, if they are open, no one plays them. Because who's going to sit there and, you know, the old people and that, they used to play machines. They don't play machines at the moment. They don't want to touch nothing. I mean, they don't even want to go out, but they'll, you know, family will probably persuade them to go out, but then they just won't touch a machine. So you're playing a fruit machine that no one's played. And I left a fruit machine 2 weeks, and the cash pot had gone up to 6 quid. 2 weeks. This pub used to like be fairly decent. Cash pot gone up to 6 quid. And then you're saying, what about this? What about that? I might know about it. Just no good either. Problem is where I live. Bit out in the sticks, there's not many pubs. The only arcades we really have are casinos, so you can't, you know, I could go sit at the seaside. I'm not, then what? What are you going to do when the seaside finishes in about what, a month? You've got about maybe a month left out of that? What are you doing now? There's no one at the seaside, and there's no one in the pub. Now what are you doing? You can't win if no one's losing. You know, it was great fun. I had great fun out of it. I can't see it coming back. Go and look on eBay. Every day about 10 or 15 pub machines turn up. All starting at 99p. Some of them start at 10p. 10p for a Betcom. Toastbusters, 10p start. Not joking. Go have a look. Pause the video. Pause the video, go have a look. See? See? You're like, fuck, it's mad, isn't it? Mad, isn't it? A pound, 99p start, and you think that's cheap, and then they see 10p start for pub fruits. No one want them. At the moment, COVID's going on, no one want them. They can't store them, so what do they do? Well, home market, people are building man caves left, right and centre, so they'll pay a couple £100. Like my cash exploder, I bought it from a licensed supplier in Hull with a note recycler for £103. That's all it fetched on eBay. I won that on eBay for £103. And then while lockdown was going on, the exact same machine from the same sort of area, Midlands area, well, North Midlands, we won't call it, you know, sort of that band where Leeds and Hull and all that is. The exactly same machine come up with no note acceptor and went for over 200, I think it was 265. What the just shows you. That's people with man caves just going, look on eBay, yeah, I'm prepared to spend up to 300 quid, oh, £100 jackpot. I've seen that one. That's a fucking bargain, 265. I thought these were worth about £1,000, you know. And then you end up with suppliers going, get your fucking machines on eBay. You can't store them, and you're getting good money for them at the moment. No joke, eBay's just full of them. Let's get 140 transferred over. Some classics on there if you want to buy some classics. Fucked up, innit? You can buy a 3 or 4 year old pub fruit for like a quarter of what my Monte Carlo or bust would be worth. Or a fifth of what that's worth. You can buy a 3 or 4 year old pub machine. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Oh, well, no one really want digital no more, mate. Yeah, they all got no one want analog. They all want digital. You think that's got nothing to do with how boring they are to play now? Digitals were around 5 or 6 years ago, and Belfruit still commanded over £1,000 when 2 or 3 years old. Why? Because people played them. They were fair. Players chased them like fuck. We put shitloads through them. But now, players don't play pub fruits, the new ones. Only casuals. You telling me? If I put a maximum in Cambridge spoons, next to it I put a power play, you're telling me the maximum would take more money? When every player that walks in would have to just sit there and wrap it out. Or a Batman. And they'd be like, well, I might as well have it out. Oh, 130 down. Just played for about 400 odd quid's worth of credits to get that out. Meanwhile, Maximums took about 15 quid off some locals. But they'll say, the manufacturers will say, well, that's because they all want digital now, mate. Because they make more money out of digital. They're cheaper to maintain. They can push the content easier. They just keep rehashing the same game, different graphics. Bang on a digital. Don't need to move the machines around, so suppliers like them better. And you end up with what you have now. Playing in the pub is like playing online. You're just doing this, but on a £100 jackpot instead. Why did they think that's a good idea? I don't know. Hello, mate. That I know. Let's turn the pub market into exactly what they can get to online, just with a tiny jackpot. Makes sense. That's my view on it, you know. The good thing about the random stuff is it's pay your money, take your chance. You know, it's anyone's game then. You've got no advantage now, mate. Anyone could win. You can do that online. Better percentage. Same game, just bigger jackpot, better percentage. What the fuck are you sitting in the pub for playing it? I think you're a bit an idiot if you play that shit in a pub. If you play random stuff in a pub, you're a bit dim. Because I'm thinking, why don't you just go log in on your phone and go and get an extra, 12% and play online on the same stake but an unlimited jackpot? I agree with you then. But you can't play these kind of machines. Things you can learn, things that have got, you know, you get better as you play them. You can't play that online. So where's the best market for that? In a pub. But they've pulled all that out. Because they want a level playing field. Like I say, it used to be amusement with prizes, but the amusement's gone. It's all about winning money now. Winning money was sort of, yeah, that was pretty high, but like, you want a good game, right? And ideally you want to win money. Now you don't care anything about the game, you just want to win money. So much so that you'll sit in a pub and you'll go, there you go, play yourself, I'll go and sit down. Do you know in America they don't have auto start on nothing? You can't auto play a single slot in America. And I think that's maybe something to do with you have to consciously press that bet. You have to make a decision to press the bet again. Where in England they've allowed you to just responsible gambling. There you go, play yourself. I don't want to think about the money I'm about to lose. I don't want to consciously keep throwing that pound away every press. Crazy, innit? Crazy. I'd love to do a video of it all, like proper explaining it, why I get moody about it. You think, oh shut up, you cunt, it's only because you can't win out of them. It's not just that. It's because I liked that market, that platform. And man, alright, okay, hang on. So, you like playing Call of Duty, you've got good at it. Other computer games you've practiced, got good at it. When you go online, you win a lot of tournaments. You've probably got more chance of winning than me. Now I come online and I complain to the providers and the people who make the games. This is not fair. I've bought the game and I'm not that good. I'm too lazy to learn. I don't want to learn nothing. I just want to buy the game and, you know, be good at it. Or just fuck. We got 7s. Moaned.
Congratulations.
So, I'm now known to the people who make the games, and then what they do is they start making the controls a little bit easier. A little bit, there's less controls now. Now, you professionals be going, fuck, it's, you know, you should be, you know, loads of different moves you could do on this game. Really good, you know, aim and stuff. It's basic, it's all gone basic, more and more basic. Well, I'm still good at it, you know, I've still got a bit of an advantage over the next guy who hasn't practiced, and I keep complaining. And I keep going, I only buy 1 game a year. You buy 20, I buy 1. But the people that make the games listen to me, not you. They stop listening to you, right, who really know what they're on about, and they start listening to me. So they dumb down the controls even more now. To pretty much so there isn't any controls. You just put in the game, and it plays itself. You've lost any of your advantages. And what would you be saying? Fucking remember the day of Call of Duty and that? Oh, it's awesome. Now all you get is you load a computer game up and you just basically, it plays, you sign online, everyone else signs in, the game plays itself and randomly somebody wins. Oh, he wins. And he's won. He hardly even plays. He keeps winning. I can't win a bean now. Every time I fucking sign in, I'm fucking awesome at these, but now I play my game and I lose because I have no interaction with that game. They took it all away. And you'd be saying, why do they make games? Here we go. Why do they make games for people who don't play them? And that's our argument with pub machines. They make machines for people who don't play them. Ask any supplier, what do you think of that Diamond Blitz? What do you think of it? What do you reckon? I don't know. I ain't played it. Oh, okay. What do you reckon to Reflex Sharks of the Caribbean? I don't know. I ain't played it. What do you reckon to Deal No Deal Maximum? I don't know, I ain't played it. Power Play? I ain't played it. So you supply things that you've never tested yourself. You've got no one working for you who tests machines for you. You just believe the manufacturer, yeah? Work that out. This week's car magazine review, Peugeot reviews the Peugeot. Fiat reviews the new Fiat. Would you believe it? You go fuck off. Give me, you know... Or a bloke who can't drive and has no licence is going to review a new Maserati this week. You'd be like, what? I don't know. It's just me. I just fucking like to moan, but... You got to remember, we were lucky to have that market. The compensated pub machines were like a British thing. You go to America, they couldn't understand it. I remember, like I say, me and Martin were talking to some, you know, profit players in America, and they couldn't get their head around how a machine could be compensated. They couldn't work it out, and they couldn't believe it that we had that market. They were like, that'd be fucking awesome. Surely you just you could learn a game, and obviously you wouldn't beat it in the end, but it'd be good fun to learn, and you know, you've got a little advantage over the person who doesn't really play them. You're sort of being rewarded because you play them more. The beer change punter's, you know, he's got the old chance. Remember when deals used to randomly say go all the way? You couldn't predict that. They'd randomly do it, yeah? That's when it was good. Players can sit there and row out all the value, but a random could just spawn out with a go all the way. Sort of kept them half interested, but... There's a lot of things that come into it that made it worse. Obviously, Belfruit getting greedy and asking for dongles. Well, creating a dongle, which then led Reflex and Betcom to take over because they didn't charge for them. But is that because the people that were buying Belfruit secretly just wanted a random slot market? They didn't really want to keep doing analog. They want it to be like the companies that have bought them are from different countries, so they're looking at it as, why the fuck do we want this market? Why don't we just make it like how it is in Europe, just all random in pubs? And that's how we've ended up with, in a way. You might be saying, nah, you're all wrong, but way I see it, some of that's true. I'm not saying I'm right on everything. Never, but that's how I see some of it. Tell me how you can get good at this game. That's like you come to me and telling me you're a professional roulette player. Alright, mate. Every book used to have one, didn't they? Professional roulette player. Never had any money, but they were professional. Well, at the moment, we've only lost about 20 quid in this video. That's just how it feels to people like me that sort of used to have a passion for machines. And now I can walk into probably 4 or 5 arcades on a seafront and I don't play anything. And I used to get stuck in. I'd love to count how many credits I'd play through 10 years ago in Thomas's before I got banned. For losing, by the way. I'm allowed back in there now because it got bought out, but I used to play Bar X7s all day, Monopolies, Golden Games. All the money I made out of them I chuck in a Bar X7 or something else. I'd probably play through 2 grand's worth of credits every time I went down there. That's £400 profit for the operator. I might be 80 quid up at the end of it, I might be 100 quid down. But you've played that value through. And now I walk around Stanton and I don't play nothing. I went down Southend, there was a few things down there. I only played the Rainbow Riches, 2 of them, 70 pounders. Was debating whether to play the old JPMs and all that stuff down there, but tried to buy one, wouldn't sell. I'd like to go on a punt, like a meet. That's what I would like to do. Do another meet at some point, maybe next month. Try and get a few people together. Go have a punt down like Southend or something. Or a casino night, but who knows. So in that part, we just lost 30 odd pound. Oh well. On to the next part. I'll see you in the next one. If you want to hear me keep moaning, give us a thumbs up. Catch you later.